Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the people of the house, I am as the first speaker of opposition side that against this motion. I am disagree that those who do not wear masks should be fined. The outbreak of coronavirus disease or COVID-19 has been declared a public health emergency of international concern, and the virus has now spread to many countries and territories. While a lot is still unknown about the virus that causes COVID-19, we do know that it is transmitted through direct contact with respiratory droplets of an infected person, or generated through coughing, sneezing. Individuals can also be infected from touching surfaces contaminated with the virus and touching their face, for example, eyes, nose, or mouth. While COVID-19 continues to spread, it is important that communities take action to prevent further transmission, reduce the impact of the outbreak, and support control measures. In order to stop the spread of the virus ever increase, the government made health protocols to be followed. One of them is wearing a mask properly, but many people do not follow health protocols and do not wear masks when doing activities outside the house. I am disagreeing with this motion because first, fine is not effective to increase the people awareness in wearing a mask. Second, in the current economic downturn, many people have lost their jobs or are unable to work, so they do not have a lot of money to pay fine. And third, educate the public about health protocols, especially about the importance of wearing a mask, is more effective than giving them a fine penalty. So before I explain why fine is not effective, I would like to tell you the effectiveness of masks to protect us from the virus and to stop the spread of the virus. COVID-19 spreads mainly from person to person through respiratory droplets. Respiratory droplets travel into the air when you cough, sneeze, talk, shout, or sing. These droplets can then land in the mouth or noses of people who are near you, or they may breathe these droplets in. Masks are a simple barrier to help prevent the respiratory droplets from reaching others. Studies show that masks reduce the spread of droplets when worn over the nose and mouth. In Vietnam, around 91% of people wear masks, while 10% do not wear masks. In Germany, 20% of people wear masks, while 80% do not wear masks. From my research about COVID-19 cases in Vietnam and Germany has more cases than Vietnam. According to that statistic and research, we can know that wearing a mask is effective to protect us from the virus. In Indonesia, many people do not wear masks properly in public. It also happens to other countries like the United Kingdom, France, and India. So the government decided to make a fine penalty for people who do not wear masks. Mask is effective, but paying fine is not effective to make people wear masks and protect themselves. In Indonesia, we must pay 2,050 rupiah until 500,000 rupiah or more if we don't wear a mask. In Singapore, it's to top $220, $130 in the United Kingdom, and $400 in Glendale, California. As I said before, many people have lost their jobs and unable to work. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to half of the world's population being placed on lockdown to stop the spread of COVID-19. It has caused severe repercussions for economies across the world. Following soon after a global economic slowdown during 2019 that saw stagnation of stock markets and consumer activity worldwide. The fines are quite expensive. It is not possible for the people to pay fines when many of them lose their jobs or unable to work. The problem is why the people doesn't seem to care. This is because of the lack of socialization from the government. So what must be done is how the government provide knowledge to the public about the dangers of COVID-19 and the importance of masks. Instead of giving them a fine penalty, it would be better if the government provide education such as giving free standard masks and directly explain other health protocols to people who do not wear masks. Also explain the risks they would get if they didn't use masks. Or mention the number of COVID-19 cases so that they would be aware. So I am disagree that those who do not wear masks should be fined.